Hello, traders. Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. It is Monday, first day of the week here in Honolulu, Hawaii. It is the 30th day of August, and this is the daily report. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 6, 1237, let's say, for Forex Gold currently. Interesting day in that what I am noticing right now is that we've got a couple of dojis, these consolidating candles kind of forming. It does appear because we are having a series of lower highs and the fact that we've got these dojis, I would not be incredibly surprised right now if we saw an interim top in this marketplace and did in fact see this market begin to trade lower. According to MarketWatch out of San Francisco, and I'm quoting, gold futures edged higher on Monday as some investors bet the data-heavy economic calendar will play into their hands this week and bargain hunters provide some support for price. It goes on to say that gold for December delivery added 70 cents or 0.01% to 1238.50 an ounce on the COMEX division of the New York Mercantile Exchange. Gold has swerved in and out of positive territory earlier this session. The doji, many times significant of a turning point in the market, in other words, a shift in power, can also be a consolidation in the market. In other words, it is a point in which the bulls and the bears, neither of which have absolute control of the market. That is the reason that the market closes so close to the open. The longer the range or the wicks in the market itself is indicative of the more of a power play that one is getting. In other words, when we have these very, very long-legged dojis, what tends to happen is you've got a tremendously large fight going on. When you get these small range days, it's really showing you tremendous consolidation and tightening of range within the marketplace itself. The fact is, it is anybody's game, and what the market's going to do is going to be independent of what anybody looks for. But I can tell you this, my sentiment right now is that because we have had this resistance in this area that has not been able to be taken out, it will require fresh new fundamental data to push the market higher. On the other hand, if we do not get fundamental data that's extremely bullish for gold, in other words, if we get neutral data to negative data, but especially neutral data, I believe that that will have an adverse effect on the market, meaning I believe that that will pull prices down. I think right now this market needs, in terms of impetus, it absolutely needs positive fundamental data. When I say positive, I mean positive for the gold market data to keep this rally and keep it sustained. With it, without it, and the lack of it, I believe just a neutral posture will cause a retracement within the gold market itself. The other thing technically that I do want to pay note to is this obvious head and shoulders position that we see. Of course, we had the record top here at 1265, but prior to that, we had that 1245 record top right in here. This was that long wave 3. We're in wave 1 right now, and of course, we're pretty close to that top. If we take a look at that, we're right in that same area. And so for that reason, again, it wouldn't surprise me to see this market, as I said, retrace down and then move into our wave 3, where I believe wave 3 would take us to new record highs in terms of the price of gold. The other market I wanted to take a look at is the COMEX. This is basis most active December contract, and you can see we have a very, very similar, same kind of activity, this double set of dojis. Again, a doji is simply a candlestick that has a open and close that are identical or very, very close, such as this candle here that we have today, and the candle that we got on yesterday's or on Friday's trading activity. As you can see, you have this absolute consolidation in the market where neither the bulls nor the bears are able to have absolute control. Now, it is early in the week, and I do expect this to break one way or the other. Typically, when you get these dojis, what happens is, even if you're going to get the doji as we got right in here, for example, and then it continues to trade to the upside, this is a consolidating or breathing area, and then it begins to move on its northerly fashion. We get it quite often in a market that is simply taking a rest. And as it takes that rest, you get these consolidating candles, and then the market continues up. So it's not always an indication that the market's going to shift in power. However, what it is saying is that as of right now, there's absolutely no defined direction and the market is consolidating. We're going to have to see where this market wants to go throughout the week. As I said, the fact that we have these double dojis right now is significant. The fact that these double dojis are coming at a point in which we should be finding resistance is significant. Fundamentals, however, are absolutely what drives this market right now. I believe that the lack of any fresh news will pull the market down. If there is some fundamentally bullish news for gold, it will push it back up on its upward track. We will have to see as the week progresses. This has been Gary Wagner, as always, wishing you good trading, and we will talk to you tomorrow on Tuesday for the update. Bye-bye.